Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwood alongside Kevin Robinson. And Coach, you're getting ready for a little postseason action. The American Championship's coming up, but we haven't talked in a couple of weeks. Haven't talked since the Crimson Classic. And we had talked going into that one, how loaded that meet was going to be. You had a lot of good performances out there, a ton of top 35 finishes. Your men finished 11th. The women 16th. Individually, you guys did pretty well.
Yeah, we were actually short two of our guys going into that meet, so for the men to step up and do what they did, I was actually pretty proud of that. We ran without James, we ran without Forrest, and it definitely impacted our top five, but our top four really stepped up and put together some strong races, and then Josh moved into our fifth and helped us out a little bit. So all in all, I felt like we, considering the situation, we did a pretty good job on the men's side. The women's side, I'm not disappointed with what we did. I felt like Arnica again ran a very, very strong, very savvy race. She's been performing well all year long. And the girls are starting to get better. They're starting to perform a little bit better. They're starting to compete a little bit better. So, I feel like we've done what we needed to do during the regular season. Now at this point, it's time to march forward into that conference and postseason action and just kind of see where we match up and see if we're ready to actually compete like we think we should.
Coming off the performance of the Crimson Classic, a little bit of time before the American this weekend, how did you attack that training as compared to some of the recovery in there as well?
Well, at this point, it's the work has been done. At this point, we're trying to stay sharp. We're trying to get rested. We're trying to recover. We're trying not to get sick. We're trying not to do anything stupid. We're trying not to get injured. We've done the groundwork. We've paid our dues. Now let's just get to the race and compete. We've got a really good group of kids, and I think they're prepared to run well. It's difficult to predict what's going to happen at a championship, but I feel like on both sides, if we go in and do what we're capable of, then we should stand to perform pretty well as a team. So it's on the athletes at this point to show up and to compete. I feel like we've provided all the resources necessary to be successful, and at this point, it's just it's time to shut up and get to work.
You're going up to Philadelphia for these American Championships. A lot of times when you run courses in league action, you're familiar with certain courses because you've been there before. You're going to be a little bit out of the comfort zone. This will be the first time, I guess, up in Philly in the Temple area to run a meet in this championship. I guess a new course for everybody. Have you heard anything about this course?
Well, we have our annual coaches meetings in Providence every year, and one of the things that we go over is the championship segment for indoor, outdoor, and cross country. So I know through the presentation and through the course maps that we have access to that the course is challenging. I know that there are a couple of significant hills. It's unlike any of the terrain that we have in this area. Now, racing at Alabama at the Crimson Classic, that's a hillier, more aggressive course. So I think that course helped us prepare a little bit more for what Philly's going to have to offer. But, you're right, having never raced on that before, we have an idea what we're getting into, but until we set foot and we preview that course, only then will it sink in what we're really looking at.
All right, Coach, best of luck up there.
Thank you.
Kevin Robinson, I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.